This island has a secret, one that makes it stand out from anywhere else in Greece. And whilst the famous Santorini and Mykonos are picture perfect, this island offers something far more intriguing. This is Ikaria, and it holds a title only given to 5 places in the world. Yet somehow it remains one of Greece's most overlooked islands. So we've come here to find out what makes it so special. To get there, we flew to the neighbouring island of Samos before taking a ferry across the Aegean Sea. And almost as soon as we arrived, it was clear this island was going to feel very different.
Welcome guys to Ikaria. We have made it to the island.
The sun is shining and the water looks crystal clear.
Hello, Joel.
Diamandis.
Nice to meet you.
Emilia. Nice to meet you. This is our car?
Yes.
Perfect.
Here we go then. I just remembered, we're on the other side of the road again.
Oh no.
Which one's the clutch? The clutch never changes, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can't drive. What am
You're
I
asking the wrong person here. This island's a lot bigger than we initially thought, and our hotel is like 1 hour and 20 away on the other side of the island. Now there's 2 routes to get there, but the rental guy was very clear that we should take this route because the roads are a lot better and not too skinny. So he said not this way, but to go all the way on the coastal route.
Oh, it looks so pretty, like the little village. These roads are already narrow, but he said this is the wide road.
What's the other one like then?
I know, it's a bit worrying.
The roads seemed almost empty, and any cars we did pass came at a slower, friendlier pace. We could already feel that this island runs on its own time. Okay.
Oh,
Look at that beach!
that looks incredible.
You can't see because there's a bush in the way. But look!
Wow.
No!
That is one nice looking beach.
Whoa!
Oh, the sun's kind of out. What are we going to do?
We're going to go for a swim. I feel like that is the first thing we need to do because it has been so long since we've been in the ocean.
Since like January, right?
January.
And that, if you know Emilia, is far too long.
Look at this view though. Oh my word. We will show you this hotel later because it is beautiful. But let's go.
I've been to a few islands in Greece, and I know we've only been here a short time, but it already feels like this island is more authentic, more real Greece, rather than kind of set up for tourism. I mean, just have a look. The real Greece. Flippin' heck.
Oh, that water is sparkling.
This is absolutely gorgeous, but I mean, a little bit of a change of scenery when you turn around.
Yeah, this is
Why
authentic
is there
Greece.
three mattresses there? Maybe this is authentic Greece, this beautiful pile. Because it is May, it is a little bit cooler, but we also get these beautiful little poppies everywhere. It's like really lush, isn't it?
It's so green, this island. I never realised Greece would be this green, but I guess it is May. I can't wait to get in, but I know that it's going to be chilly as well.
Oh, the beach is so empty. There's only a couple of people. I guess it is a Sunday, so some locals are out, but
yeah,
not many really, is there?
We got to cross the street.
Must be pretty safe because it feels like no one's going to take your shoes. Just leave them here.
I feel like it's the kind of island where everyone knows everyone.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's cold.
Finally back on a beach.
It's just the best feeling, isn't it? Just is.
This is a stunning beach, but we've heard on the other side of the island there is a beach which is supposed to be one of the most beautiful in the whole country. So we will definitely be heading there at some point. We just got to work out how you get there because apparently it's a little bit tricky.
But we will do anything to get to a beach.
I know we're in Greece, but because it's May, it's pretty chilly. Like the water is pretty cold. Oh, it's not too bad. It's not as bad.
It's quite bad.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No, it's just getting in. It's going to be all right. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Bit of sun would make it a little easier though. The cloud has disappeared and we've got the most beautiful blue sky.
This is paradise.
European summer has officially begun.
And this beach is literally empty, although we have realised that it is a nudist beach. Well, a semi-nudist beach. They are right the other end of the beach though, so we're okay.
We're pretty clear, so luckily we can still film, otherwise, yeah.
This could be awkward.
We could get violated from YouTube.
Let's do some sunbathing.
right now it is the end of May, but it feels like this island is just a little bit deserted. It feels like things aren't properly open up yet. Maybe they start to build up throughout the year, or maybe it's just not that touristy here, because look at this shack. This shack is just like closed and it looks like it's not been in use for, you know, a good 6 months, maybe longer.
Liquid engine component.
I have no idea what that is.
On the Google Maps reviews, there's like loads of sunbeds and stuff on this beach, but there is literally nothing here. But there is actually a little shower randomly. Like, I don't even know where that water's coming from, but that's pretty cool.
You can wash the salt off.
We have just come from morning coffee. I've got a cappuccino. It's kind of basically like an Italian cappuccino, but I feel like it's such a thing when you're in the Mediterranean, you have to have a little cappuccino. And it comes with a ginger biscuit. It's also important when you're on an island to take a lot of time with your coffee and just sit around for like an hour drinking it. This is where we are.
This is the island of Ikaria.
This is
And this is everywhere we're going to be exploring, maybe.
It's a big area.
It is quite big. A lot larger than we actually realised. We're staying in Artemis. This is probably one of the larger little villages here, but it only has a few hotels and a few restaurants, so you've got the basics you need, but it also got the good beaches. Look at this beautiful little Greek town.
There is like a few tourists around, but a lot of them seem quite a bit older and more hippie than us.
A lot of the locals actually live up in the mountains, which is exactly where we're going to head later.
Just as proof as how nice the water is here, it says excellent bathing quality, which is like the best you can get.
There you go. We've just come down to the beach, which we saw, and look at this water.
It's so turquoise and there's loads of kind of little fishies. Yeah, it almost looks perfect for swimming.
Of course.
Making some cat friends.
Yeah, why does every like Greek island on the planet just have cats on?
It was clear that this island is naturally beautiful, but there's actually a story here that runs deeper than that, which we'd explore later that day.
Don't get any sea urchins in your feet.
Try not to.
Oh, it's so pretty. It's actually a gorgeous spot, this.
We wanted to show you guys our room real quick, and this is the Kavos Bay Hotel. It is in a beautiful location overlooking the sea, and this is our lovely room. It's only costing us about £60 a night, which we think is really good for a beautiful Greek island. The beds are pretty good, I have to say, and we also have a beautiful view out here to the sea. I feel like there's no better thing than like opening the door in the morning and then hearing the sound of the sea. We also obviously have a bathroom in here with shower, toilet and all the stuff. But if you follow me out this way, people might be out here. I've got a key. Okay, no one's out here. Out this way we have a beautiful big like rooftop with like panoramic views of the sea. It's so
look
cool.
at this. This is the main thing.
And down here, we actually have 2 different swimming pools and the sea. So you've got all your options covered for swimming.
Which is very important if you like to swim. Look at this. This is what makes this hotel such good value. 2 pools and the sea right there. This beautiful Greek little authentic village.
And it's like not a short walk into the town for any restaurants and stuff.
The beach is 7 minutes away.
Perfect.
Walking, it's literally ideal.
It's paradise.
As we are Expedia ambassadors, you can check out all the hotels which we stay in, which is in the link in the description. So if you think, oh, we like that hotel, you'll find it in the description on our page.
So we're making our way up into the mountains, and you guys know this island is absolutely beautiful and we have already fallen in love with it. But there is one thing we haven't told you yet that makes this island more special than any other in Greece.
This island is a blue zone, and if you don't know what a blue zone is, Emilia's going to tell you.
A blue zone is basically a place in the world where people have the longest life expectancies and actually live to over 100. And here in Ikaria is one of those places. Other places are Okinawa in Japan, which we've already visited, Costa Rica, somewhere in California and Sardinia, I believe.
So we're curious as why the people here in Ikaria actually live so long, because it's just this Greek island. So we're heading up into the mountains because apparently that's where a lot of the locals actually live.
The Ikarian Blue Zone is not about one specific diet or fitness routine. It's a way of life. People here seem to live with less urgency. Food is often simple and seasonal, and days are shaped around family, neighbours, movement, and time spent outdoors. So of course, we wanted to experience more of this lifestyle for ourselves. Look at this old house. It's made out of stones in the middle of nowhere.
This is so random, just up in the mountains, a little stone house. So it's quite interesting because the people came and moved up into the mountains, which I found a little bit weird, but apparently they moved here because of Turkish pirates, like a long time ago, came and pushed them up into the mountains so they didn't get looted and stuff. So that's why you have houses like this, just up here.
I think actually they used to live in caves long before they had these stone houses, which is kind of crazy, and it's very isolated from the rest of Greece. Over here there's loads of beehives, and apparently honey is a big thing that they produce on the island and is also very good for their health. And they also grow a lot of their own food, which is one of the reasons why they're so healthy, because they grow a lot of seasonal vegetables like courgettes, aubergines and chickpeas, and they eat a lot of veggie food, so that helps them.
The food is the big thing which makes Icarians live longer, and so obviously we're going to try some.
I'm currently trying to find this specific restaurant that we have been recommended for local Icarian food, and I honestly don't know what we would do without mobile data navigating these windy roads. Having unlimited data with Simify has made our travels so much easier.
With Simify, you can download eSIMs, which are incredibly easy to use, and there's no need for a physical SIM card. Simify have unlimited data plans, which means we never need to fret about running out of data whilst we're here in Greece.
They also do a global eSIM which covers over 100 countries, so if you're constantly jumping between destinations like us, then one eSIM can cover you for everywhere. And if you're planning on travelling Europe this summer, check out the Europe eSIM package, which covers over 49 countries.
To get started, head over to the Simify app. Choose a plan from over 150 destinations, then use their super easy automatic setup to download the eSIM. Once you land, don't forget to adjust the phone settings and you'll be online in minutes. Get your Simify eSIM before you fly and use our code JE15 to get 15% off.
If you want to get started, then you can click this QR code on Emilia's face, or you can click the link in the description.
Okay, I think I found the restaurant now, so we better get going for dinner. The roads are getting a bit steep though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A few potholes.
More than a few potholes, I'd say.
Just all a pothole.
It's a bit chillier up here.
Yeah, 3 degrees cooler, the car says. Here we are, the first part of the village.
It's a vineyard there.
Ooh, maybe some wine.
Some lovely Icarian wine. Might
Coming
be on the
right.
menu.
Yeah, it could be.
We've just arrived in the little village of Christio Ratchus. This little village is apparently where a lot of the locals actually live rather than the tourists who want to be by the sea.
Apparently it has over 300 permanent residents, and it's actually one of the biggest towns on the island. I think the third biggest, but it's super spread out.
Really? This is one of the biggest towns. It feels just like a little farm village, doesn't it?
This is such a cute little village, although it does look a little bit abandoned.
It is so quiet.
I guess this is the church.
One of the nicknames for this town is it's the village that never sleeps. But honestly, it's feeling very sleepy right now. I'm not sure where everyone is. Icarians tend to eat late into the evening and enjoy community parties known as pangaria. But as it was approaching 8 p.m. and we are British, we couldn't hold on for dinner any longer. We've just sat down in this beautiful restaurant and ordered some wine. This is 500 millilitres of wine, and it's actually Icarian wine because they grow a lot of wine here.
This whole half a litre only costs €5.
Oh, that's very good wine. Wine is considered healthy in the Blue Zone diet, so I think it's pretty healthy to have this with our meal, and it goes down well. Drinking culture here is very different to the UK. It's usually small amounts, shared slowly, often with food, family, and conversation. Our dinner arrived, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this is one of the best and freshest meals I have ever eaten. It's called sofiko, a stew of seasonal veg, including courgette, aubergine, sweet potato, and more.
You're going to live a long time just after that.
Just tonight.
I've gone for the seafood risotto because we're near the sea, so why not? It looks so good as well.
It tastes so good.
Really?
Not only is this healthy, it actually tastes really good.
This is amazing.
Good morning. We have begun our crazy drive across the island to get to the most beautiful beach, and the roads are very chaotic.
This is one of the roads the car rental guy said to try and avoid when you can, but we have no choice today. It is very narrow and windy and a lot of potholes.
And I do get sick when the roads are windy, so I'm hoping not to today.
Any moment we could have a car coming around.
As soon as you get up a bit higher on the island, you have this beautiful pine forest. It's stunning. We've got a sharp turn here.
Really good for Emilia's stomach.
Whoa! Flipping heck! That's the biggest sneeze I've ever done.
Oh, I almost jumped out my skin at that. That was terrifying.
Oh no.
Are we sure this is the way?
Oh, oh, that was bumpy. If something comes, like there's actually no space. Look at this road.
That's not really a road, is it?
Wow, there's a goats.
This is real Greece, isn't it?
Oh my gosh.
Hey dudes!
Cute. And, oh, this is the big daddy.
Oh, yep, he was big. He looked scary.
Right then guys, it is time to make our way to the beach. I was an idiot and I was gonna bring shoes, and so we've only got Birkenstocks. So this path is gonna be interesting.
I am also an idiot, and I also don't have trainers, and I'm a little worried, but we're all the way here and I'm not going back on that road to get them.
No, hopefully it won't be too bad. But this beach is supposed to be so worth going to, so let's get down. I always stub my toe.
You do always stub your toe. That's why they're so manky.
I'm bleeding, guys. Why is there blood? This trail is crazy. I didn't even know I hurt myself. They've kind of have signposts the way to the beach, so follow the orange-red arrows.
That's definitely red.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's my sunglasses. They're giving me distortion in colours.
The path's honestly not that bad so far. I don't know if it gets worse near the beach. Roll up the sleeves.
This is a serious one.
We mean business. I guess. I'm honestly making it harder than it looks. I'm just bad at climbing.
Damn, the water looks so clear down there. Okay, it's getting a bit more difficult now. A bit more climby.
Really?
Yeah.
Be careful.
Oh my word, it looks insane.
Really?
Look at the water.
I want to see.
The water!
Oh my word, it's glistening.
It is absolutely glistening.
And no one's here.
There's no one, well,
As far as I can
as far as
see.
we can see, there's no one else here on this incredible beach. The last bit to get down is definitely more sketchy. Look what we've got to go down. We're only in like Birkenstocks, so gonna take it very easy.
I'm tying my hair up.
It's always serious when Emilia ties her hair up.
Woo!
It looks as though there's usually a rope. We saw a rope online, but there's just like these metal rings. So maybe they haven't put the rope up for the season because it's late May, not June yet. But I think we might be able to still get round. We've got to kind of make our way around this rock, and then I think you can get down to the beach.
Do you think we're better off barefoot or Birkenstocks?
I don't know, maybe barefoot.
Maybe.
Okay, take it nice and slow. What a way to the beach.
It's so cool. I love this.
We've made it. We have a private beach. This is so cool.
Can you help me with my bag, please?
Yep. Don't leave your girlfriend behind like me. Oh, sorry. Wow.
I don't think you can get many private beaches in Greece.
Not as good as this one.
Should we go through?
Yeah, it's a little bit chilly. Oh, that is refreshing though after that hike.
Okay, I see why they call it the Seychelles beach.
Yeah. By the way, it's called Seychelles Beach. Oh, it's always that lower part going in is gold. Oh, this is heaven.
It's so nice. With perfectly clear water and this much sunlight, it's easy to imagine why people are living so long here. This kind of weather always lifts our moods.
Should we try and elegantly walk out without falling over all these rocks? I think moments like this, coming to a beautiful beach when there's no one else here, is what we live for.
It really is.
Moments when you're in nature and there's no one else around. We love finding these secrets. And if you do too, then you need to hit that subscribe button, don't they?
They do.
Because we always try and find cool spots, hidden spots like this.
And share them with you so you can come and experience something completely different. Because there's literally no one here, and I think you'll find it hard to find a better private beach in Greece.
Oh, that's for sure.
In Europe, probably.
Yeah.
The only thing is that it is so rocky on this beach that like my feet are like just getting bruised constantly. Now I just want to lie like a lizard flat to the rock and not move.
It's only 20 degrees today, but it feels so warm because there's no wind here whatsoever. Even though it's late May, 20 degrees, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I would recommend coming in May if you want to like avoid a bit of crowds, and also you don't sweat.
Yeah, it saves you sweating and stinking because you know what I'm like when I stink. Unfortunately, guys, we had to leave the beach because we're starting to work up an appetite. We arrived at 10 and then by 12:30, 3 small groups turned up. But I mean, it still was not many people for that beautiful beach.
Not at all.
If you are coming, probably best just to wear shoes because it would just make walking down to the beach a lot easier. But we did get away in Birkenstocks, it wasn't too bad.
So many abandoned cars everywhere. What's that?
It's just like a house, like a random house. I do wonder if people are still living in these because it looks like there's a solar panels. It looks like it's still in use.
Oh yeah.
Who's living out here and literally on the coastal cove with no one around?
I really think that there is less wind today because it is heating up. Maybe it's the fact that I'm in this car. But the next place we're going is not going to help with that.
It's another really unique spot which you can find here in Ikaria, which you don't get on the other Greek islands. So we've just come into this town of Therma. It might give you a little hint of what we might be doing next. But we've just come to this local cafe who do home-cooked meals, and I'm having something I don't think I've ever thought I'd have. Eggplant with cheese and minced meat inside.
I have not got the cheese dish because I hate cheese, but this is kind of a ratatouille. It's quite similar to what I had last night, but they bake it in the oven, so it's supposed to be healthier.
Even healthier.
And it looks so good.
Lovely little spot. This place is called Shelter of Taste if you are in Therma.
So at the edge of this rustic little town is Therma Hot Springs. It's basically this natural hot springs which is made by radioactivity. Don't ask me if this is safe, but they've been doing this for thousands of years here, I think since the Roman times. So
apparently they see a lot of health benefits.
This is also adds to the blue zone. So let's go over here and have a look. So here it is, this little cave is apparently the hot springs. There's only one way to find out though.
I wonder how hot it's going to be, but I can see little fish in there, so surely it's not that hot, otherwise would they be cooked?
It looks so beautiful, the water as well. And it's going to be so much warmer than the beach earlier.
Here we go then. Let's go inside the hot springs. Oh, it's cold.
Oh.
It's really cold. But I think we need to go find the hot bit if we want to live longer. It's a bit warmer over here. It's very patchy warm. Oh, feel in there. Alright, this gap where my hand is, that's really nice and warm. The rocks are warm, aren't they?
That's like a bath. That's actually like a bath.
Definitely a bit of a surprise. I was expecting it to be like a lot warmer in the whole area, but it's just this very specific region right next to these rocks. But apparently there are many of these natural hot springs all around the island, so this is not the only one.
Honestly, slightly disappointed by those hot springs. They were hot in parts, but it was, yeah,
questionably warm.
But to be fair, as it's a natural spa and people have been doing this for thousands of years, I feel like it's not that bad. You know, we're used to man-made spas, but
No.
that is nature at its work.
My expectation was set by a few years ago in Indonesia. We went to a hot spring that was in the sea, and that was actually so hot. You were just swimming in a bath. So that's what I thought it'd be like, and it wasn't.
Coming to another one of these little villages, it does just feel like such a slow way of life. People are very relaxed. People taking little mopeds around. It's a very, very nice lifestyle. I can see why people are living a long time here. Now, we don't feel 100% that we can drink this water because there's this tap, and we've seen a few of these in the different villages. And water's coming out, and locals are drinking the water, but will that be fine? Will the bacteria be fine for my stomach? And I guess it just comes up from high up the mountain. I'm gonna drink some, and I'll let you know if I get ill. That tastes a bit weird. We'll let you know in 12 hours time. There's a weird taste to it, I'm not gonna lie, a bit metallic.
I thought it'd be really fresh.
Maybe it's just in my head.
Wow. Look at that. I think that's either Samos Island or Turkey in the distance.
Oh, it could be Turkey, couldn't it?
Yeah.
I just find it amazing how every house is like dotted randomly around the mountains. Like this is kind of a good perspective of everything.
It is.
Mountains and the sea.
Anyway, that is pretty much it for our time here on Ikaria, and we are so sad to leave because we've actually kind of fallen in love with this little island.
We need more time here.
We do.
Should have booked longer. We'll book a holiday.
I think we've definitely realised that this is the hidden gem that we thought it was, especially with the beautiful beaches, the mountains. I feel like we could have explored the mountains even more. And you also have the Blue Zone diet, which is so interesting, and the food is 10 out of 10.
Oh, the food is so good. I feel that Greek food in general is really flavourful, but here they just nail it, don't they?
It's something special.
And you get to live long at the same time. I mean, win-win, really. So hopefully, guys, we're going to be living till, what would you say, 100?
100 at
I'd
least.
say at least 100. So if you want to subscribe and learn everything we've learned and live to 100 as well, then hit subscribe. Did that make sense?
No.
Okay.
We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.